Clock. Frustrated RiverLink customers are sounding off to WHAS 11 News, saying the agency must do better. It comes after RiverLink switched toll service providers last year, leaving drivers flooded with delayed bills, accumulating over several months. As our senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton discovered, their biggest issue lies in the lack of available help.
Thank you for calling the RiverLink Customer Service Center.
They're the calls that topped 100,000 in January alone.
We are currently experiencing a high call volume.
The wait times RiverLink itself has called unacceptable. I sat on the line myself the afternoon of February 14th.
Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes.
A customer service representative answering after about 40 minutes. What is an acceptable hold time?
So I'll have to see what the contractual requirements are. I think it's about a minute and a half.
Our interview with RiverLink spokesperson Mindy Peterson from February 2nd, addressing driver frustrations.
We do apologize for those long hold times. We know that it can certainly be a frustrating experience.
And shedding light on the agency's effort to bolster its staff.
Up to 50 additional customer service representatives answering phones. We are seeing a lot of improvements and continuing to trend in the right direction. It's going to take probably months and not weeks to stabilize.
If it were just months, but it's already been months.
Lisa Crewer of New Albany.
And so we've been RiverLink customers from the very beginning.
Has been trying to decipher some of her latest bills.
Just have the most recent statement from my account.
Since the provider switch.
Tolling made easy. If only.
The change that's supposed to eventually improve service across the board, she says, has been a headache so far.
Getting hit with a large bill at the end when you weren't quite sure what it had to do with. There still were a couple of charges that we could not assign to anyone in our family. We couldn't figure out who they could have been, neither me nor my husband. Our sons weren't even in town on those particular days.
Crewer describes calls to the helpline as a one-way path to a dead end.
Where do these charges come from? Why was this account charged for this
What
crossing?
do they tell you?
That they don't know, that they don't have the answer, that we can call back.
Is that inexcusable for you?
It's absolutely inexcusable. And it's kind of unforgivable to not have a process in place to be able to address concerns when they come up.
Hello.
We also got Brian Ambergy on the phone, RiverLink customer for years.
I drive across the East End Bridge at least 40 times a month.
Benefiting from the frequent user discount, each workday he drives from Scott County, Indiana to Ford's Kentucky truck plant in eastern Jefferson County.
You can make a payment really easily. It's doing anything else on there.
Not long after the provider switch, Ambergy's transponder suddenly stopped working.
I made one trip down there and it said that the wait was going to be 3.5 hours.
He tells me trips to the in-person walk-up center solved one issue, only later to see another appear.
Plunking $100 down a month, not getting your discounts, and then when they finally do get to go in, it's a mass amount of 2 or 3 months that you have to go through your account to get straightened out. If you had trained representatives that actually answered the phone, a lot of this stuff I think could be taken care of.
Some customers have even told us about charges linked to cars they don't own and plates that don't match theirs, in some cases adding up to hundreds of dollars due.
The fact of the matter is, if anybody received an invoice or a monthly bill, the new monthly bill, for activity for a car that does not belong to them, they don't owe that money.
Problem is, drivers with accounts in the red can't renew their tags. So it's either pay up regardless of possible errors or run the risk of waiting however long it takes to dispute the charge.
If you're up against a deadline to renew your tags, you simply have to pay. It's like being held hostage.
RiverLink is pleading for patience.
This is going to be a much better system for people, but I know there are certainly some hurdles right now, and we see those challenges, and we're trying to get help to people as quickly as we are able to.
And as far as any potential incorrect charges, RiverLink told me in a statement, quote, "Electronic tolling is incredibly effective. There are a small number of anticipated errant charges, which is why customer service and dispute channels exist." Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side. Christina.